Have you ever wondered why, despite your best efforts with diet and exercise, the scale just won't move? It's like your body is stubbornly clinging to every ounce of fat, no matter how much kale you eat or how many burpees you do. Sound familiar? In this video, we'll uncover the surprising link between stress and weight gain and why managing your stress levels is crucial for achieving your dream body composition. Understanding the intricate relationship between stress and weight gain can provide valuable insights and strategies to overcome stubborn weight loss plateaus. But here's the best part. By sticking around until the end, you'll discover a proven strategy to break free from the stress weight gain cycle and finally achieve the results that you deserve. As a nutritionist specializing in stress management and weight loss, I've witnessed firsthand the profound impact that chronic stress can have on my clients' ability to shed unwanted pounds. I'm passionate about empowering high-achieving, career-driven moms like you with the knowledge and tools to break free from the stress weight gain cycle. Let's go over the link between stress and weight gain and what you can do to release the stress fast. When life gets overwhelming, your body goes into full-on panic mode, releasing a flood of cortisol that's like a fire alarm, blaring through your veins. Think of cortisol as your body's built-in crisis manager, great for helping you survive a short-term threat, but a total nightmare when it's constantly on high alert. In fact, a study published in the journal Obesity found that women with high cortisol levels had significantly more abdominal fat than those with lower levels, even when they consume the same amount of calories. It's like chronic stress is secretly sabotaging your shape, even when you think you're doing everything right. When chronic stress takes over, it's like your body's crisis management system gets stuck in overdrive, flooding your system with cortisol 24/7. Picture this. You're high-achieving superwoman, juggling a demanding career, family responsibilities, and the pressure to maintain a picture-perfect facade. Your to-do list is a mile long and your mind is constantly racing with worst-case scenarios and self-doubt. In this state of perpetual fight or flight, your body starts to perceive every minor challenge as a life or death situation, triggering a cascade of hormonal responses that wreak havoc on your weight loss efforts. It's like trying to build a sandcastle in the middle of a hurricane. No matter how hard you work, the foundation keeps crumbling beneath your feet. But here's the kicker. Even if you're eating all the right foods and sweating it out at the gym, chronic stress can still sabotage your progress. A groundbreaking study published in the journal Psychoneuroendocrinology revealed that women with high cortisol levels experienced a shocking 70% decrease in fat burning compared to their low-stress counterparts, even when their calorie intake and exercise habits were identical. It's like your body is hoarding every ounce of fat for dear life, convinced that you're in the midst of a famine or a life-threatening crisis. I've seen this scenario play out countless times. My clients come to me exhausted, frustrated, and convinced that their bodies are working against them, no matter how hard they try. They've tried every fad diet and extreme workout plan under the sun, only to end up right back where they started, with an extra side of guilt and self-loathing. But here's the truth. It's not about willpower or motivation. It's about biochemistry. When your stress levels are through the roof and your cortisol is raging out of control, it's like trying to swim upstream against a raging current. You can paddle with all your might, but unless you address the underlying hormonal imbalances, you'll never reach your destination. When cortisol levels stay sky high, it's like your body hits the panic button and starts stockpiling fat, especially around your middle. I call it the stress belly, that stubborn ring of flab that seems to cling on for dear life no matter how many crunches you do. It's like your body is betraying you, holding on to every ounce of fat for dear life despite your best efforts to slim down. But the consequences of high cortisol levels don't stop there. This stress hormone can also interfere with the delicate balance of insulin, the key player in regulating your blood sugar. When cortisol is chronically elevated, your cells become increasingly resistant to insulin's effect, making it more difficult for glucose to be properly absorbed and utilized for energy. As a result, your blood sugar levels remain heightened, signaling your body to store the extra glucose as fat, further exacerbating weight gain. It's a vicious cycle that leaves you feeling exhausted, irritable, and constantly craving carbs and sugary snacks. But here's the thing. You don't have to resign yourself to a life of stress-induced weight gain and hormonal chaos. By implementing targeted strategies to manage stress, balance your hormones, and nourish your body with the right nutrients, you can finally break free from the vicious cycle of cortisol dominance and insulin resistance. It's not about deprivation or punishing yourself with grueling workouts. It's about working with your body's natural rhythms and giving it the support that it needs to thrive. When stress levels skyrocket, it's like your brain sends out an SOS signal for something sugary, fatty, or salty to take the edge off. Suddenly, that pint of ice cream in the freezer starts calling your name like a siren song. And before you know it, you're elbow deep in a bag of chips, wondering how you got there. Sound familiar? You're not alone. A study in the journal Appetite found that women who reported higher stress levels consumed more sugar snacks than their calmer counterparts. It's like stress hijacks your brain's reward center, making you crave comfort foods that provide temporary mood boosts but ultimately leave you feeling guilty and frustrated. When stress levels reach a boiling point, it's as if your brain goes into full-blown panic mode, desperately searching for something to soothe your frayed nerves. Suddenly, that hidden stash of chocolate in the back of your pantry becomes an irresistible beacon of comfort, luring you in with this promise of instant gratification. But here's the thing. This stress-induced craving for comfort food is not a sign of weakness or lack of willpower. It's a deeply rooted biological response, hardwired in your brain as a survival mechanism. When you're under stress, your body releases a flood of cortisol, which not only triggers intense cravings for high-calorie, nutrient-poor foods, but also dampens your ability to make rational decisions and resist temptation. It's like trying to navigate a minefield while wearing a blindfold. No matter how hard you try to avoid the pitfalls, you're bound to stumble into a few along the way. To truly break free from emotional eating and reclaim your health, you need a comprehensive approach that addresses both the psychological and the physiological roots of the problem. Through my signature Metabolic Mastery program, I help women just like you uncover the hidden triggers behind their emotional eating patterns and develop personalized strategies to manage stress, balance their hormones, and nourish their bodies with the nutrients that they need to thrive. Book your free consult to learn more. When stress is running the show, it's like your sleep schedule gets thrown out the window. You toss and you turn, mind racing with endless to-do lists and worst-case scenarios, watching the minutes tick by on the clock. But here's the thing. Skimping on shut-eye can seriously mess with your hunger hormones, leptin and ghrelin, leaving you ravenous and craving all the wrong foods. In one study, participants who slept just 4 hours a night for 2 nights in a row experienced an 18% decrease in leptin, the hormone that tells your brain that you're full, and a 28% increase in ghrelin, the hormone that stimulates hunger. No wonder you're constantly grazing when you're exhausted. Your hormones are screaming, "Feed me," while your willpower is snoozing on the job. When stress takes the wheel, it's like your sleep schedule becomes a distant memory, lost in a sea of racing thoughts and endless to-do lists. You find yourself staring at the ceiling, watching the minutes tick by as your mind conjures up worst-case scenarios and your body buzzes with anxious energy. But here's the thing. Skimping on those precious hours of shut-eye can wreak havoc on your hunger hormones, leaving you ravenous at the mercy of your cravings. Picture this. You're exhausted, running on fumes after another restless night, and suddenly, every sugary, fatty food in sight starts to look like the answer to all your problems. That's because lack of sleep can cause a serious hormonal imbalance, triggering a vicious cycle of overeating and weight gain. The truth is, when your sleep is compromised, your hunger hormones can become your worst enemy, sabotaging your weight loss efforts and leaving you feeling frustrated and hopeless. That's why addressing sleep disturbances is such a crucial component in my program. By implementing targeted strategies to improve sleep quality, balance hunger hormones, and reduce stress, my clients are finally able to break free from the cycle of overeating and reclaim their health one restful night at a time. When you're drowning in stress, it's all too easy to let self-care fall by the wayside as you prioritize the demands of your job, family, and endless to-do lists over your own well-being. Suddenly, swinging by the drive-thru for a quick fix of greasy comfort food seems infinitely more appealing than taking the time to prepare a nourishing meal. And your evening yoga class is replaced by a Netflix marathon and a pint of ice cream. But here's the harsh reality. Sacrificing self-care in the name of productivity can actually fuel the flames of stress, trapping you in a vicious cycle of exhaustion, overwhelm, and hormonal chaos. It's a familiar story that I've seen play out countless times with my high-achieving female clients. They're juggling the careers, family responsibility, and the pressure to maintain this picture-perfect Instagram facade, all while neglecting the very habits that can help them find balance and reclaim their health. They skip meals, subsist on coffee and adrenaline, and push themselves to the brink of burnout, convinced that self-care is a luxury they can't afford. But the truth is, when you're chronically stressed, engaging in healthy lifestyle habits becomes more important than ever. By nourishing your body with wholesome foods, making time for regular exercise, and prioritizing stress-reducing practices like meditation and deep breathing, you can help to balance your hormones, boost your energy levels, and build the resilience that you need to thrive in the face of life's challenges. Through personalized coaching and step-by-step plan, I help women just like you break free from the cycle of stress and hormonal imbalance and reclaim their health and vitality. Together, we'll create a customized self-care roadmap that fits seamlessly into your busy lifestyle so you can finally experience the energy, confidence, and joy you deserve. I want to know, have you experienced the frustrating effects of stress on your weight loss journey? Share your experiences and any strategies that you have that helped you manage stress in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Now, I want you to imagine finally breaking free from the stress weight gain cycle and reclaiming your confidence, your energy, and your zest for life. Picture yourself effortlessly slipping into that slinky little black dress that's been hanging in the back of your closet, taunting you for months. Envision the awe and admiration in your partner's eyes as they drink in your radiant confidence and newfound vitality. As you move through your day, you'll feel a spring in your step and a sense of unshakable resilience, knowing that you have the tools to manage stress and keep your hormones in check. You'll breeze through meetings and deadlines with laser-sharp focus, nourishing your body with wholesome meals that leave you feeling satisfied and energized. And when the workday is done, you'll have the energy and enthusiasm to truly be present with your loved ones, savoring precious moments of connection and joy. Gone are the days of feeling trapped in a vicious cycle of stress, exhaustion, and overwhelming cravings. With a metabolic mastery blueprint, you'll have the power to transform your body, your mind, and your life from the inside out. You'll experience the freedom and joy of effortless weight loss, boundless energy, and a deep sense of pride in the woman that you see in the mirror. As one of my clients recently shared, I feel like I finally found the missing piece of the puzzle. I have more energy, my cravings are gone, and the weight is melting off without feeling like a constant battle. I wish I would have found this program sooner. That's the transformative power of the Metabolic Mastery Blueprint, and it's waiting for you to unlock its secrets. If you're ready to take a comprehensive approach to managing stress and break free from the stress weight gain cycle for good, I invite you to book a complimentary Dream Body Blueprint session with my team. We specialize in helping high-achieving women just like you balance their hormones, skyrocket their energy levels, and finally achieve the body and life that they desire. No more guessing, no more frustration, just a clear plan and the support that you need to make lasting changes. Click the link in the description to grab your spot and let's create your personal blueprint for success. Now that you know the link between stress and weight gain, I encourage you to watch the next video in this series where I will share 5 proven ways to reduce stress for maximum fat loss. You won't want to miss it. I'll see you there.